Yo, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, SQUiD with 3Z's, and I might be world famous. Let's get right back into it. It's a new year, 2025, 2525. I didn't plan it to be on tonight. I was trying to do it last night, but I ended up going to a skate event, so hung out with some friends and stuff, caught up. I have another skate event. I'll be gone on Saturday. Maybe I'll have some video clips of that or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's get right up in it. New format of the show. We're pretty much just going to go over what we are going to be cooking on and getting done here. All while probably getting right back into some gaming after we go over that stuff. So, and then the next show I think will be either at the tail end of the month, maybe either the second to last week or the last week of the month is where we'll have the next one. So next week there won't be one, and then the week after that is probably where we'll have one, or the week after that. I haven't decided yet, and we still need to get some other stuff done. And Monster Hunter comes out the end of this month, so that's where I'm thinking we might do it then. But we'll see. We'll see here. I'm not too sure yet. We'll figure all this out as we go. But let's jump right up in it here. Let me share the screen here with you guys. You'll be able to see me. Yo, what up? We get the music going. So everyone asks me all the time, what games you getting, what games you playing? You got Game Pass, you got all that? No, I don't. I don't do subscriptions anymore. I ain't got money or time for it. I can only play the games that I want to play, and I'm done wasting money on that shit. So I had to make a list, pretty much of certain games that I'll be getting and playing. I still have a big list from last year. That's why this list is 10, and then probably next year will be even shorter, to be honest, because there's just so many games. Between all the years and then just getting free games left and right, there's so many games I got to get and beat. So that's why this year it's kind of a little bit smaller on the list, and then I'll kind of go over all the stuff and how we get to each thing. But let me see here. Move this so I can actually use my backspace. So as you can see right here, right, Monster Hunter. That's number one, first and foremost. Coming out later this year. Pokemon Zeta A. Don't know when that is. And I'm thinking we might need the new Switch, but I don't know. About to see how they do it with that new game. I'm not too sure on exactly how that's going to go. And then you have the Xenoblade Chronicles X, which we'll be definitely getting. I'm going to probably try to jump into the first one at the start of that month and see how far we get before you get into that, or at the tail end of this month. But again, Monster Hunter is the tail end of this month, so who knows. Maybe I could just do half and half, but it's gonna be like pulling teeth. But yeah, that's another one that we'll be looking at next year. This game came out on Wii U, or I think it was Wii U. Yeah, Wii U way back in the day. I didn't get it because I didn't have a Wii U or a Wii. I missed that generation, so what can you do? I had more of the handhelds. I had the DS's and stuff, so. And then last, for as far as what I can see for this year, for me, new game-wise, this would be the last other one, with the exception of PoE, but PoE 2 is going to be it's probably going to be free to play. So I don't really count that, really. And then there's also Marathon, which I don't have listed on here. But that's another one. But Dying Light the Beast. That game looks dope. We might even watch the trailer for that. Because pretty much all these we've seen. But yeah, we segue on down. There's still more space and more games that I can be getting throughout the year. But that's why I'm kind of leaving it like that. Because I don't know what's coming out. There's maybe Fragpunk is another one that I'll add on there. But that could be free. So I'm not too sure. But that game comes out next month. That'd be the only other one that is coming out here soon that I had it on my radar. Excuse me. And then after getting all that set up right, you get to pick one of these. So I'll probably do like a wheel or something, and we'll figure out which one we'll jump into. I'll probably have a guide for these ones just because they're super weird, and this one not really, don't need one, but we'll see. Might need one as well. These games you gotta just really talk to NPCs, really. So we'll pick one of those and we'll stick to one of them, and then kind of do the next one after that. Pick whichever one we didn't do. It's so odd. Oh. And then hopefully we can get those done and added to our completion list for this year. We're already on 2 for this year, which is awesome. I beat SMT 3 on the True Demon ending on hard mode, which was insane. Probably one of the hardest bosses next to the 5th one, and then also next to Octopath, probably like the 3rd hardest, I'd say. But yeah, that was interesting. So if you want to watch that video, go see how we got to New Game Plus on the 3rd SMT series. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. And then we have Sunbreak and Iceborne, which both I still need to finish because, long story short, with both of the base games, I put like hundreds of hours into the base game, and then literally the expansion comes out, and it's like, well, I'm already burnt out. I already got 200-300 hours here, so I don't know what another 100 is going to be like, but so that's a whole nother thing that we got to do. Iceborne, I still got a couple mastering things to do, and then same with Sunbreak, we're just about done there. So maybe, who knows, we can add those to our completion list this year as well. And then pretty much, I'm waiting to see if we can get the first Dragon Quest and the second before I even maybe jump into this. But if we end up, you know, doing that off of the wheel or anything, right, we might as well just do that and eventually get the HD remakes. But yeah, those got, I think, got pushed back a little bit. Because I remember seeing the trailers for them all, and then it just, oh, they released a third one. Oh, sorry. It's like the 4th or 5th yawn. I'm just legit that tired. I skated like 7-8 hours this week. Then there's the hardcore Dragon Quest stuff. So pretty much that's where we'll be doing that. And then we'll be completing most of our SMT Modern collection with these 3 items here. So pretty much these would be like the next games that I would be buying after I beat more SMT stuff, as in like Digital Devil Survivor, beating The Strange Journey, beating maybe what was it, the Devil Survivor 1, or not 1, the second one, because then there's the Digital Devil Survivor or Summoner. Yeah, that's what it is, Digital Devil Summoner. I'm tripping on that. Where is that at? Oh yeah, Digital Devil Saga. That's what it is. But yeah, we'll be getting into that. Ooh, more this year as well. And then trying to think what. Oh, there's a Digital Devil Summoner with the Raidu, which we'll be getting into as well. I'm still plugging away on Kuyaku, which is like the very first SMT. I took out a pretty interesting boss, beat Medusa. There's still a lot of other things I need to be doing in it, but this is at least what I need out of stuff that I can actually play with the stuff that I have. So once I beat a couple more SMT games, I think we'll go ahead and get that going, mainly once I beat another one, because we already beat 3 so far, or 2 this year so far. So if we beat another one, that could be these 3 games, and then that series will be done. No, probably go back to Dragon Quest, and look around and see what I can maybe find, and then also jump more into Final Fantasy after that. But whew, for right now, this is kind of what I'm looking at new game wise and what I'll be looking at in general. And then there's these things. I'm not going to really go over these too much, but as you can see like some of the future purchases already, and then this is the future purchase for sure that we'll be doing. These are games that I'll be getting pretty much as I beat stuff. So Eternal Sonata, once we kind of get through more of our SMT and maybe like Etrian Odyssey, that type of thing. And then we'll even get that as well. Blasphemous 2, once we go through Blasphemous. Metroid Prime Remaster, we're just going to get that once we have our schedule cleared up. And then Ni no Kuni 2, and then Chrono Cross, which is the second Chrono Cross and the second Ni no Kuni. So there's a lot of stuff to keep us busy here. And that's not even mentioning, like, you know, playing Marvel Rivals or playing Destiny with the new stuff that they have out right now. There's some Star Wars stuff that I might be looking at with it. So I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, let's actually segue into this. This was one of the free games the other day. But now that this is on here, this is such a crazy value because this is like $80 or something like that. $70, $80 for the base, $60 maybe. Gonna try to finish up the game that I started already. And then what I'm gonna do is we'll probably switch over to this just because it's like I literally got this for free. So it doesn't make sense to keep making it on an older engine when I can do something on a newer piece. So what I'm going to do is try to finish up this game either by the end of this month or next. And then we have the new engine to kind of work off, and that could be where we start the next game. But I'm very excited about that. Some cool games that have been free lately. And that's also, again, why like these things are going to be kind of segmented out, and we got to just beat the stuff that I have, and it doesn't make sense for me to have subscriptions when I literally have better games than what's offered on there and more, as well as getting some newer stuff that's not even on there. So it's just, yeah, it makes more sense for me to just not have that. Nothing against the subscriptions or anything, because you do save money that way in a sense, but the way, for me, it wouldn't be saving money because I'd be wasting my time. And I'd be paying for it, right? And then also still trying to get these games, which is like, I'm double dipping in a way. It's like, why are we paying for something when we don't need to be? So that's my whole thing behind that. I know I get asked that a lot, but that's the reason why, really. We'll refresh the page. Be sure to like the show right here, Season 5, Episode 1. It is the 5th of February. Feeling great right now. We beat 2 games this year already. We still have more stuff I have to do on 5. Like I have to grind a lot of glory. I did grind glory the other morning, and we actually got quite a bit of glory, and it worked in our favor because we ended up getting like 630. So we only need about 339 or 369 more. And yeah, that's gonna be like a couple of the Blue Mitamas, and then you're just set after that. So I'm pretty stoked about that, and then we'll be getting the new Godborn mode essentially after we beat a couple gauntlets at the tail end of the game. It's going to be quite interesting, I must say. I'm very excited. So, and then in other news too, we also came out with our last episode, Showtime's of SQUiD episode X. This is one of the episodes we missed last year. There's 2 others that I got to do, so stay tuned for those. I'll probably be doing another one for that, like next month or the month after that. There's no deadline or time set for them, because this year I'm just going to take a hiatus for that show. And then we're just going to focus mainly on this show for podcasting. That's what we're doing right now. And then also just more gameplay in general, which we'll be fulfilling that on the channel too. So I'll probably keep this on here for like a month, and then I might switch it off to something else. And then same with this, we'll keep on here for a little bit. And switch it to something else. Just because it's like, I like kind of having the newer stuff that we're working on and that we're doing on here. So if you really want to go look at the pod playlist, you can go there, or podcasts. Just finished that. Like I said, with the Kraken quest, we will be getting more into it. We'll get Kraken more on it. And That should be fun. I was waiting to get like a couple more games done for this year, and now that we're kind of on track with where I wanted to be, I think we can start plugging away more on this. So I'll be kind of, I don't know if I'll be streaming it so much, just because it's like, it's a lot of like mundane things that you're doing in it. So I don't know if people want to watch that. I mean, let me know in the comment section down below. Literally, if I see a comment about it, maybe I'll do it. But at the same time, it's like, it's just so many hours that just melts. So if you've made a game, you know what I'm talking about. Like, things can get quite interesting, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So and then here we go with our popular videos. Go check out our popular videos. I don't know how this stuff gets popular, but I guess based on the algorithm, what it is, you know, going through and all that stuff, then we'll have people looking at these clips. But yeah, go check out our created playlists. These are the most recent ones, and then we just completed this one as well as the SMT3. But we're playing through the new playthrough on the SMT3 right now. So if you want to watch that and don't want to get spoiled, maybe fast forward a bit. But it's just, you might as well just start over on the beginning of the series, which is not too far away, like right here. So, and then lastly, on the page here, we got our first look section. You got the world famous planting SQUiD show. You got the Shiny Hunter Chronicles playlist, which I'll probably be coming back with some shiny hunting. I'm thinking either like just sometime soon. I'm not gonna give a date because I just can't commit. I can't commit. I mean, we can maybe make a date, but it's just, oh, if I don't make it, then it's just like, fuck. Then we got lastly is the shorts here. So go check out our shorts. There's a lot of different ones that I have on here, and it's probably one of my old favorite things to do was make Stadia shorts. But that's pretty much what's cooking on the main page. We're just plugging away still on SMT5, and we are just going to be getting the next God mode piece going, and then probably starting up the run a little bit, and then I might go back to Digital Devil Saga, get as far as I can in that before probably Monster Hunter comes out, and the Monster Hunter is going to soak up probably a good month or two of time of just content and just playing the game. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, go check out the SMT series here. Try not to go down too far so you don't get too spoiled or anything, but this series is done. So go check it out. I have it arranged all in the order of how we played it and everything, so definitely go do that. And then here's the New Game Plus, so if you want to go check that out, there is that too. And then here we go, SMT5 Vengeance with the Canon of Vengeance playthrough here. So if you want to see what that is about and see all the struggles and stuff that I had, I'll tell you what, there's one part that it messed up, but that was purely because my internet was like fucking up for like a couple of days, and so some of the content is missing. Just like 2-3 hours worth, but I don't know. I mean, we beat these bosses, and of course I didn't die, and it's just, it sucks. Like, you know, couldn't showcase it, and I just sound like I'm just, you know, blowing smoke here, but that's what happened there. But yeah, definitely go through and check out the playlist. So if you've ever missed the stream or anything like that, you can go back and check that out there. Highly recommend it. This one was pretty much up there for me, as well as some of my favorite games. Probably like, I'd say the fourth, because it'd probably be one of the Monster Hunter games and probably one of the Pokemon games. I'm not going to say which one because we'll be sitting here for 10 years. And then probably like this one, and then probably the third one. This one just because of how nice it was to level up and everything like that. Fusion was nice too, with the nice Fusion charts. So that was pretty cool. But definitely recommend checking this out. You could probably get it on a nice sale right now, so definitely do that while you can. Let me see, we're almost at the tail end here. So again, this is more of a shorter, streamlined show I kind of want to have, and then that way we can just fill our time with just gameplay 100%. But that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Nothing too crazy. I know it's been a month or so since we last kind of spoke on this show, but we had the Lost episode, and then we'll be streaming more gameplay in general. So I think that's about it. No, at this time. We'll be back, like I said, at the tail end of the month, probably going over Monster Hunter and maybe some other experiences that we might have had. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on by. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!